What's up, YouTube? I'm not gonna lie, it's been brought to my attention we don't know the difference between supporters, fans, and actual friends. To set the record straight, if you support a content creator and you don't know them in real life, you are a fan, okay? You are a fan. A supporter is someone who is around that content creator. They are in their inner circle, a support system, aka, you know what I'm saying? That is a supporter. A lot of content creators do use the word supporter because fan is not a positive term at this point, because somehow our society has messed that up. It is important to know your role when it comes to these content creators because they're human just like us, and they have thousands upon millions of subscribers, aka fans. It is also extremely important to note that more times often than not, you don't know these people in real life, but some fans of content creators actually believe that they know their content creator, like on a personal level. I get it, and I understand that these people do this for a profession, and there's nothing wrong supporting your favorite content creator, but just know that you're still a fan. This is where the word parasocial comes in. I don't know if you actually know what that means. A parasocial relationship is a connection between two different people in which one of those people truly wants the connection and the other person doesn't even know that they exist. As a larger content creator, you don't really have a choice but to have a parasocial relationship with your fans unless you meet them. It's basically inevitable, but the point of me saying all this in the first place is simply because the word parasocial is being misused, and some of the actions of the fan bases, you know what I'm saying, of these content creators, has just become kind of distasteful. Like, I'm a fan of Travis Scott, I'm a fan of Playboy Max, I'm a fan of Your Rage, I'm a fan of Phantom, Duke Dennis, but you won't see me in the comment section saying all this crazy stuff as a grown-ass man. And you for damn sure won't ever catch me acting like I know a nigga when I don't. Let's use an example. Playboy Max. When Playboy Max was going through the situation that he was going through with Laserdem, in which he thought Laserdem was completely ignoring him because he wanted to get on a stream with Kai Cenat, even though it wasn't him and it was his team, Max felt betrayed. And, you know, he was obviously upset about that because if it wasn't for Max, Laserdem would not have some of the songs that he has, and they wouldn't have been doing the numbers that they were doing. And 5 Star is a loyal community, obviously, but 5 Star was ready to put Laserdem in the dirt. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, what I'm not saying is don't support your content creators, but what I am saying is know the difference between having a friendship with the content creator and being a fan of the content creator. Like, obviously, I was upset when Travis Scott lost 10 Grammy nominations to a nigga named Killer Mike, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't heard about Killer Mike ever since the Grammys, but we're not gonna talk about that here. But what you will not see me do as a content creator and as a grown-ass man is sit here on all 10 toes defending Travis Scott's honor like I actually know him. Like, sure, he's my favorite artist, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Another great example of this parasocial relationship I'm talking about is the DEO community, aka Bruce Drop-em-Off's community. For those who don't know, the streamer Bruce Drop-em-Off and his girlfriend recently broke up, and the situation got out of hand because FaZe Banks invited her to a party in which he basically said that he was gonna fly her out to LA and her. The details of the situation are important, but what's more important is to realize what the community did after this. This is your favorite content creator's long-term ex-girlfriend. They were together for a very long time, right? So now that they broke up for reasons none of us know, you're gonna send her death threats and call her out of her name. And it gets to the point where you gotta realize, like, bro, do you need like some help or something? Like, why are you going to war for a nigga you don't know over his relationship? Bro, you were not in the relationship with them. You don't know why they broke up. They probably just had things going on, but that's not your place to say or do anything. You see what I'm saying? This is the problem. The mental health of some of the supporters need to be studied. Like, if we're looking at this from a logical standpoint, some of these actions that the supporters of the content creators are actually partaking in are those of the mentally impaired. And I hate to say it, but y'all are some foo-foo boys.
I'm not even finna look at the camera for the foo-foo shit I just heard.
If we're going to be 100% honest though, it is important to set boundaries between your fans, your support group, and the people you actually know as a content creator. Because if you don't, you get mixed up in situations like these. I'm on YouTube personally, so my supporters are obviously a little bit different, if you will. I'm trying my best to make this channel a community. But as far as streamers go, anybody who watches a streamer for longer than 2 hours on a daily basis needs serious amount of help. Like, let's take the Kai Cenat example. Kai Cenat is notorious for doing all manner of different types of streams, having these stream marathons, subathons, gaming marathons. He has all the marathons. And there are actual people that will actually stay in the chat for this entire duration of the stream that extends past 100 hours. Now, I gotta ask this question. What sane person watches a person on a computer playing a game for over 100+ hours? Him and Speed just finished Minecraft, and there were people that watched both of them for over 100+ hours. Now, if we look at this in the grand scheme of things, for those who watch these streamers for an extended amount of time, the idea of y'all actually being friends could cross your mind. But sadly, I'm here to inform you, you do not know them on a personal level, and you probably won't. Unless under the right circumstances, you get the chance to meet them. And not only that, but because you spent so much time with this streamer, you don't actually know what boundaries are. Like, do you know that people texted Corey Kenshin's mother, his own mother, asking her to tell Corey to upload? Now, with that information that I just said, You cannot convince me that a sane person would do something like that. Like, do you know what kind of vibe that gives off? It's kind of giving off stalker vibes, gang. I know this became a little bit of a rant session at the end, but if I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of the supporters need to go touch grass, go outside, work on yourself, hit the gym. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I love the content creators too, but there's a difference between me and most supporters. I just watch the clips on YouTube. For one, it's a little bit better if you watch the clips on YouTube because your time is not wasted that much and you kind of get to see what happens in the first place. And secondly, I don't know about you, but I don't have 8 or 9 hours to spend with a person I don't even know. And there's nobody on the planet that will convince me otherwise. But with all that being said, man, I really hope if you needed to see this video that you get yourself in order, you start doing the right thing by yourself and by other people. And I'll see y'all in the next one.
What a drag. I say one little negative thing about Sasuke and I get the evil eye from his #1 fan here.